Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we have something very special today. We have some Hercules gameplay in the boss rush and that dropped yesterday, and he is going to be taking on all the fights by himself and finishing all of this in like it was 9 minutes, but the fight time, like if you remove the loading time and stuff, is less than 8 minutes. So pretty impressive in my opinion for one character to be so versatile that he can take every single fight, and that too without using any items. And first of all, a huge shout out to Hercules. You might have heard the name before because he was one of the 9 people in the semi-finals for Summoner Showdown. He was I think in the Europe region. He is actually Indian who is studying in Germany, and I talked to him online a lot, so massive shout out to him. I will be leaving a link to his channel in the description and also the pinned comment, so make sure to check him out. Obviously, like it goes without saying, if a person has qualified for Marvel Contest of Champions semi-final in the Summoner Showdown, then they are ridiculously skilled, and he has been uploading a pretty decent amount lately. So yeah, make sure to check him out, and let's talk about Hercules now. I don't really have Hercules on my main account. I was able to play with him when he was initially released for a few days, and he has been a pretty solid addition to Marvel Contest of Champions, no doubt. Like he has the damage, he has the utility, he also has the versatility, as this video will show. And I have a question for you guys. Who do you think is the best cosmic character right now? Like for the longest time it was a debate between Cosmic Ghost Rider and Corvus, and now Hyperion is also available as a 6-star, and we have Hercules as well. So I think these four, it comes down to personal preference in my opinion. They are very solid, and there are some situations when one is better than the other. For example, let's say Corvus and Hercules are definitely the better characters in something like Alliance Quest, especially if you're talking about something like map 7, but in questing situations, especially in longer quests or in even Act 7, if you are we're talking about 5 stars, then rank 5 Corvus, you will be running out of your glaive charges unless you are massively boosted and you're using power boost, 30% boost and stuff like that. Then you probably will be fine, but otherwise and again, as the health pool goes on, Corvus is he doesn't really scale that well. Of course, if you have a 6-star Corvus at rank 4, then that would probably change things. You know, rank 4 6-star Corvus will probably finish every single quest fight when we're talking about story content, and without losing glaive charges. But I am going off the trail here. So coming to the boss rush, I think this was a pretty easy one. There wasn't particularly good either. We just had like one special 5-star crystal. I personally did it with, I just took in my 5 rank 3 6-stars, and I'd say the only tricky one is probably the bishop at the end, because bishop is so annoying, and also like he will be becoming unblockable whenever he has regeneration. He will have the unstoppable thing going as well. So overall, bishop could be a little bit of a problem. I used a combination of characters, like it is the last fight, so might as well throw everyone in, and I was able to do this quest itemless as well, but not with one character. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to me that Hercules can do it all. Like back in the day, if we are talking about the Omega boss rush and the boss rushes last time, I personally did all of it with Thing, and that was really impressive. But this time I looked at the nodes and I looked at the fights, and I don't really think Thing is the best option this time, because again, with bishop you will have incinerate damage and stuff, and he's not immune to that, and you know, you are playing at low health with Thing, so you will probably be taking that damage there. But yeah, we move on to Miles Morales. Again, a fight that could be a little bit annoying, especially if you're using a character, especially if you don't really know how Miles Morales works, because he was buffed kind of recently and he has this invisibility thing going on now, which could make him a little bit tough to deal with. But anyways, if you are having a problem with any of these fights, then do let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try my best to help you out. I will say that overall boss rushes in my opinion are really fun. they don't take that much time, and doesn't really matter what it was, because it's just one path. It's usually worth it, especially if you have the roster for it. You know, you can just pretty much like clear through it in 8 minutes. And yeah, I think they should be more regular. Last year we saw I think 5 boss rushes and then an omega boss rush at the end. I really like if they do that again. And yeah, boss rushes are really fun. As you can see, 40 hits, Miles Morales goes down. And I probably, like, individually, if you're looking at these fights, there are probably characters who can do it faster. Like personally, I use a Magneto for this Crossbones, a rank 3 Magneto, and one SP2 ended up finishing the fight. But it did also have like a power shield node, so your special attack does crazy damage, and Magneto versus a metal champions and class advantage as well. But now coming back to Hercules, first of all I would like to point out that he was actually healing from suicides there, and that is because he takes 50%, like he reduces the potency of bleed by 50%, and he also reduces the potency of poison by 15%. And you know, if poison, the way poison works is that it reduces the amount you heal. So in case of Hercules, that reduction is 20% less effective as well. So overall, what all these numbers are telling you is that he is pretty sustainable with suicide masteries, even though he is a character who has to use a pretty decent amount of special attacks, especially like the SP1s and the SP2. And we will probably be going for a huge SP2 at any point, which will finish off this fight. I think yeah, intercepted with the SP2, and again plenty of overkill there. And the second thing which makes him pretty suicide friendly is his awakened ability. A lot of people ask me, does Hercules needs to be awakened? And he doesn't really for the damage output, but he does for a lot of cheesy stuff. You know, his awakened ability, it is the immortality, and even the SIGs are nice because the duration can be really long, which you will see in this particular fight, because Hercules is not incinerate immune, and we will be getting some incinerator on ourselves, as you are going to see any second now. Yeah, so as you can see, incinerators, we have 2. They are taking down our health, not really fast, but at the same time, if this was any other character, you will still do a lot of damage. But like if he didn't have the cheat death here, he'd die right now, so it wouldn't be a solo. But because it is Hercules, and he has a lot of time on that immortality, and at this time he's also unblockable, so this fight is about to be over, and that's it. He finished the boss rush by himself without using any items. Huge shout out to Hercules. Make sure to check out his channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe to the channel. Stay safe. Have a good one. Bye bye.